nickel for every scale, David, that I have played in my life, major, minor. Whew.
I got 5 cents for each one.
You've heard them.
I've heard them.
Times. Well, good afternoon. My name is Glenda Austin. Welcome to this little kind of impromptu Facebook Live. It's Sunday afternoon, and many of you know me. I play in a church, and what I've been doing lately are making some videos or lives of what I played in church this morning, whether it was congregational singing or the prelude or maybe an offertory or a postlude. And it's a nice collection of church music. Today we have a handbell choir that performed, and I had to pinch hit. I had to be a sub, so I had to get from the piano and play a handbell for a person that could not be there. But at any rate, I'm going to include what the handbells played as well. And it starts out with a good old spiritual. Selections today called Every Time I Feel the Spirit. Of course, I didn't play it on the piano. I was in the handbell choir. They did a magnificent job. Here's an opening hymn that our congregation sang.
Which variation did the congregation like the most, Glenda?
Well, I only played one way with the congregation, and that was for them to sing with. And I included that this afternoon because I thought, David, that maybe somebody would sing along at home.
Oh.
There's the singing version. So we'll run that one again. When I play for the congregation to sing, I pretty much stick to the hymnal and the chords that they're used to, because there might be somebody in the congregation singing a bass part or a tenor part, and I sure don't want to throw them off by, throwing in some jazz chord. They wouldn't like that. But I do like to make my own arrangements and play them a little bit differently. So that's what you heard. Now you know the real story about playing the hymns and playing for congregations. Here's another hymn that we sang, and I'll do that as well. I'll play it a couple of times as I played it in church this morning for the singing, and maybe you'll sing along with it, and then I'll break off into a little variation of my own arrangement. This is Blest Be the Tie that binds. Now another song that you all know, hymn, that our handbells played, actually it was for the offertory. Joyful, joyful.
is that Brahms' variations on a theme from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony?
Sure, why not? How about Glenda's variation?
Yeah.
But I'll take it. I was listening to a story about Brahms on one of my walks this week. He was an interesting guy and, of course, fantastic composer. Now, oftentimes before our service begins, I'll play maybe just 10 minutes of prelude music. Sometimes my sister joins in with me on the organ, sometimes she doesn't. And often, this is my paper from today. And I always just make a few notes of things, maybe I'll play this, maybe I'll play that. I like to have in mind some music, but then kind of as the Spirit leads me, I may pop in something else that just comes to my mind and segue from one to the next. But here are some of the songs I played prior to our service starting this morning. Let's see, wonder what I started with. I can't remember the first one, because these are not in order. one more that I played as the postlude, and I really like this. It's a hymn, but it's a newer Christian song. It's several years old now, but it's called "Here I Am, Lord," and I think many of you will know it. It's a great message and a great melody. It's just a great song that was written a while back. Before I close, I want to thank you for tuning in. Please check out my YouTube channel and subscribe to it if you have not. I will post this on there along with many other Facebook Lives, as well as a lot of my videos of just different piano music that I've played for the last year and a half. Remember, music is medicine, and I feel better, and I feel so much better after this, David, that when I'm done, I'm going to get back to my housekeeping. I've been kind of on this house cleaning mission for the last week, right, David?
Well, why don't you go another extra 15 or 20 minutes and really get recharged?
Then I'll do more housekeeping. I don't know about that.
You got it.
I have my limits. But thank you, one and all, and we're going to close out with "Here I Am, Lord."
And Mrs. Austin,
yes.
a microphone is on my to-do list for those who are having a difficult time hearing you.
Has someone said that?
We've had a couple.
Well,
So we'll work on that, see if we can't get a good microphone.
put it on our
If you have a favorite, it needs to attach to an iPhone.
What? Oh, you're asking for a suggestion.
Yeah, if people have a favorite.
You know, that's a great idea. You know, anytime you ask somebody on Facebook, you get a lot of replies. Hey, let us know if it's simple. We need something
just
simple.
a simple attachment to an iPhone.
We are not complicated people, right?
We're
simple.
Some
people.
of us are really simple.
We're very simple. Here I am, Lord. that song. I love playing the song. I love playing on this piano. I had it tuned this week, and David, it's like a brand new piano.
Absolutely.
It is. It's
Remember
enjoyed.
that.
Yeah, remember that. Meaning we're keeping it, but it's a pleasure to play, and it's more of a pleasure to play for you. So thanks so much for listening. Have a great week, and I'll be back.